Hey guys, I'm Paul the Motor Guy. Now I put together a 4-part series on the common mistakes that riders make when emergency braking or stopping quickly. Now in this video, I'm going to cover the common mistake of grabbing the front brake lever. So hang tight. Grabbing the front brake lever is when you go from 0 to 100%, which looks like this, instead of a progressive squeeze. Now, I've covered the progressive squeeze in another video, and I'll leave a link in the description below. Now, we've all seen those videos of riders reaching up and grabbing the front brake lever when something happens, and they need to emergency brake or stop quickly, and usually it ends in a crash. Now, I believe there are 2 reasons for this. Now, the first reason is our natural built-in defensive mechanism. Now, I think that when we're under stress, our brain tells us that the faster we can grab that front brake lever, the faster we're going to stop. But on a motorcycle, that could equal a crash. Now, as humans, we cannot totally get rid of this, but hopefully we can suppress it through proper training and practice. Now, I'm not talking about a few practice reps. It takes hundreds, if not thousands of reps in hopes that when a situation arises, our training will suppress our brain's natural tendencies and we can overcome the situation. Now, whenever I teach a class or talk to a motorcycle club, I always ask them, how many of you practice emergency braking? And very few hands are raised. Now, for some reason, riders think that emergency braking or stopping quickly is easy. But if done correctly, there's a lot of things that you're doing in a split second. So the next time you go out, practice squeezing the front brake lever. Now, there is another way that you can practice that may be a little bit different. And you don't even have to be moving to do this exercise. So you can do it while sitting in the garage. What you do is, with the bike off, sit on the bike and say scenarios out loud and then react by squeezing the front brake lever. Now let's head outside and I'll demonstrate. All right, so here I am. I'm outside on the bike. I'm going to demonstrate how visualization works. So what I do is I sit here. You can pretend like you're riding. Then all of a sudden, a car put out in front of me. Reach up, squeeze the front brake lever, just like you would if it was happening in real life. Again, I'm riding. Car in front of me slamming on the brakes. Reach up, squeeze the front brake lever. Again, just like I would if it was in real life. So what I'm doing is I'm rehearsing. I'm doing dry runs. My mind is rehearsing it with scenarios. My body has a reaction to those scenarios. And that's how this works. Now, you'd be surprised at how many times out there on the road this has helped me. Something's happened, I've reacted to it, didn't even have to think about it. It's because I've already rehearsed it and played it in my mind, and I'm not surprised by it. And I'm able to suppress those natural defensive mechanisms that come to the surface under stress. When you're doing this exercise, it allows you to work on manipulating that front brake lever. Now, I recommend you watching this playlist if you want to improve your emergency braking, which is something that we all should want to improve. Now, until next time, practice, 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 and ride safe.